welcome to the post show. Another sensational afternoon here at Snapper Rocks for the Boost Mobile Gold Coast Pro, presented by GWM. Snappers delivered in a big way this week. That sandbar, it's holding true. The sand keeps packing in, and that swell is lingering. And we saw great scores from the opening outset today. Ronnie Blakey here on the Harvey Norman host set with Felicity Palmatier, Richie Lovett, Flick. Another big day in the bag. The semi-finals are set for the women. We've got the quarterfinals for the men looking fantastic too, but we've just seen a great finish to the day. And people who are really looking to make that move and elevate their position from campaigner to potential qualifier, it's well and truly underway.
Yeah, it is. Another beautiful day on the Gold Coast, and that swell actually hung around a bit. We got to see some excellent scores throughout the day and some amazing surfing from both the men and women. And yeah, I'm looking forward to finals day. I feel like the level's just getting better and better as we get through this event, so bring it on.
Yeah, that last heat, super interesting one, Rich. You've got Sawyer Lindblad. She had great results last year, a consistent performer, but Luana Silva, she's been to that elite level before. She wants to get back there, but yeah, Sawyer hanging on for the win.
Yeah, that was a tight one, and I think, you know, the bookies probably had Luana Silva in front in terms of the odds, but well, Sawyer, she held a nerve, and she's really having a concerted effort at the Challenger Series this year. And I actually had her in my picks to qualify this season. So great to see her go through. But yeah, I echo your sentiments, Flick. The level today, it went up another notch, and finals day tomorrow. So bring it on.
Well, Sawyer Lindblad on her way to a big start here on the Challenger Series through the semi-finals. She's down there with Stace.
Thanks, Ron. Sawyer, through the semis, you must be stoked.
Yeah, I'm so happy. My goal is definitely to make it past that quarters. Last year I didn't make it past the quarters other than Haleiwa, so yeah, it feels really good to start off the year with a good result.
Just paint a picture for us out there. What's it like to sit out at Snapper on an afternoon like this with only one other competitor in the water?
Yeah, it's crazy. I literally want to go on any wave out there, but I need to like stay calm and make sure I go on the good ones. And yeah, I was really happy that I got a couple fun ones.
You certainly did that. You waited a long time for your first wave.
Yeah, that was a long time. Stressful.
How do you manage that stress?
Probably just relax, tell myself that there will be a wave that'll come in soon. So yeah, I'm really happy it all worked out.
It certainly did. Big finals day coming up tomorrow. Well done. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Stace. Yeah, she's beaming, Sawyer Lindblad. Tough heat too. Luana's looked really sharp throughout, and Luana's going to be a force on the Challenger Series this year. But an interesting quarter-final clash, which we enjoyed this afternoon, was the meeting of Sally Fitzgibbons and Vahine Fierro. And she's been so strong, Vahine, on that backhand, but we wondered how Sal would rally after missing the cut for the second year in a row, Flick.
Yeah, for me, Sally has just continued this momentum throughout the whole year. I feel like she's had really amazing moments at Bells. She looked really on form in Margaret River, and it was calves like this that, you know, made me think that Sally, she's really on form and continuing that through to tomorrow. I'm excited to see it. But Vahine, also a really good surfer too. She's been looking so sharp, so this wasn't an easy one for Sal, but that turn there, followed up by this second turn, oh, just so much power, and I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Sal.
Yeah, Sally, like Sawyer Lindblad, another surfer, Rich, which many of us who were asked who we thought would qualify featured heavily in a lot of those lineups. She's just got so much experience. She knows how to close down an event, and at the Challenger Series level, it just feels like she should be able to get the job done.
Yeah, she was the first name I put on my list, and I just feel like Sally's delivering some of her best surfing that we've ever seen. You know, I think back to Bells and that one heat at Winky Pop, she just came on so hot. And she's brought it up here to Snapper Rocks. She's put in the time. Obviously super familiar with this wave. So she's got to be a favourite against Sawyer Lindblad. But this whole bracket here sets up really well. Steph Gilmore currently on the CT, ex-CT India Robinson. And then obviously Sally, ex-CT as well. And then Sawyer Lindblad. She's the one that really could upset the mix here. And, well, we talked about, you know, whether it was going to be a newbie who was going to take the title. And she's kind of holding the reins right there.
Yeah, it's going to be a really fun clash. Stephanie Gilmore, though, a giant in that Final Four there on the women's side. Let's talk about the men's event today. We saw a number of big heats, but a huge challenge, again, for one of those rising talents on the Challenger Series, coming up against the current world number 1 on the Championship Tour.
Yeah, really, really good surfing with a massive task ahead of him because Zhao has just looked in form all year, clearly world number 1, but Jet just going to work on his backhand, looking so clean and crisp and precise and getting the win over Zhao, which is just massive.
Huge.
Yeah, just didn't see it coming, Rich, with the fire, competitive fire that Zhao was bringing here to Snapper Rocks. But Jet Schilling, he's just been so strong in shutting down heats. He's come from behind and turned a couple of late ones. But, you know, it was a great performance from the youngster, and he is looking really fired up. Also notice that he doesn't have the major backing of a company at the moment. So really, you know, these wins are important for him to rack up some prize money and fund this Challenger Series campaign.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And there's an undeniable energy with that 2% crew that they're really building momentum. They're backing each other, and you know, Jet's feeding off that energy, no doubt about it.
Well, they've kind of missed it, haven't they? The North Americans. Just
Hasn't been there.
Camaraderie. We've seen it from the Australians in the past. We've seen it from the Brazilians more so in recent times. And this is really working for them. Jet Schilling through to the quarters. Crosby Colapinto in that 4th quarterfinal clash. But across the board, you've got an unbelievable lineup with all countries from the different WSL regions well represented.
Yeah, and with the surfing we saw today and the fact that it's just getting better and better every day, I'm really excited for tomorrow. I hope this swell sticks around a little bit. Stace seems to think it's going to, so yeah, I'm getting really excited.
Rich, throw a name at me. Who's going to take it out when we look at the Bailey Ladder bracket there?
I'm going to go the last quarterfinal with Michael Rodriguez and Crosby Colapinto. One of those two are going to be your winner.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. Well, Michael Rodriguez has been on absolute fire, but he doesn't own the Boost Mobile Wave of the day today. That belongs to Luana Silva. Great performance from her in this contest. Of course, didn't make it through to the semis today, but man, she is looking every bit a Championship Tour competitor on the Challenger Series this year.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff. And have a look at the waves that Snapper Rocks dished up this morning. Just beautiful, classic conditions. And, well, Luana Silva, she was just in attack mode all the way down the line here. She got this one way down into the bay and tucked under the hood there and then finished off right down the line. But that was a definite leg burner, that one.
She said it was the best wave she's ever caught out there.
Oh, that's a treat to get that in competition. And yeah, like we said, even though she fell out of the mix, plenty of highlight moments for her, and she'll set her sights on a big result down there again at North Narrabeen. Let's dive into the top 5 moments. We know that we got through a lot of heats today. We've established our finals lineup. But coming in at number 5, Crosby Colapinto. Rich, he's turned up in 2023 on the Challenger Series, just looking a little bit stronger, a little bit faster, and a little bit more ready to have a go at these wins.
Yeah, mate. Another one that's tapping into the energy of the 2% crew out of San Clemente and America there. And you can see they're all down there. Brothers there. The Gossaman brothers. And, yeah, they're on some sort of roll, those guys.
Vahine's been a force on the Challenger Series. And Felicity, it seems like that's going to be the case again in 2023.
Yeah, she lost today, but this wave earlier, my gosh, she is surfing so on fire. Her backhand just looking on point and so sharp, and really a force to be reckoned with. Great result for her here, and looking forward to seeing her down in Sydney at Narrabeen, what she's got in store.
Coming in at number 3. He's been on fire throughout this contest and really had highlight moments every time he's put the jersey on here at Snapper Rocks. Michael Rodriguez collecting a couple of excellent rides today.
Oh, unbelievable. Pocket 8's not so good on a poker hand, but out at Snapper Rocks, pocket 8's, that will do the job. Just incredibly fast surfing here from Emrod. And we're seeing the best of it. Just hitting it down the line. Multiple snaps, just staying really tight in the pocket and just surfing so fast.
I just have a lot of work today. Good waves come for me.
Yeah, it's been a magic performance for Michael Rodriguez. Stephanie Gilmore, she is loving the comeback wins, and she again was pushed by Nixie Ryan But Steph, she hasn't really even clicked yet, but she's still surviving the rounds and still in contention for the win here.
Yeah, the Groms have really been keeping her on her toes. Sierra first and then Nixie. But yeah, she's pulled the rabbit out of the hat multiple times now. And look, if tomorrow's still got a bit of size around and beautiful little right-handers, which I'm sure it will, the girls are in trouble because Steph is on fire.
At number 1, it is Jet Schilling overcoming the current world number 1 of the Championship Tour rankings with big backhand blast like this.
Yeah, this is a guy that's surfing with just so much purpose and self-belief, and one of the strongest goofy footers in the field, no doubt.
He's got a real point to prove and wants to get himself a massive result to kick off the year. He's really the newcomer in that lineup, in the quarterfinal lineup, and we'll see how he fares, but he's got a tough draw.
Yeah, he sure does. I mean, all those quarterfinal matchups are absolutely incredible. Let's just hope Snapper Rocks just hangs in there for one more day.
Yeah, it's been good to us for sure. And, yeah, pretty confident that if there's any kind of swell lines on that sandbar, the condition that it's in at the moment, we're going to have great surfing when we get competition back underway. But, guys, go rest up. We're in for a treat tomorrow. I think we're going to see some stunning performances here in this first Challenger Series stop. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think the level has been right where it needed to be. We've been wanting that CT level surfing. I think we've seen it for the most part. And then tomorrow we're going to see the cream just rise to the absolute top. We're going to crown some winners. It's going to be an exciting day.
It's going to be awesome. Well, we're going to leave you with today's highlights, but we'll be collecting plenty more tomorrow on what will be our finals day here at the Boost Mobile Gold Coast Pro, presented by GWM. Fantastic way to kick off competition once again. They'll relish the opportunity out here.
See that spray fly through the air.
Silva looking sharp here. 8.93. Isabella, that's going to be the end of her ride.
So you climb like gravity, only
Emai here, wow. Really committed surfing.
And if ever you should
Battle of the goofy foot.
find me there, 'cause we all
With Jacob Wilcox coming out on top. Under 3 minutes remaining. Schilling goes to the lead. Just under Jet Schilling into the quarterfinals.
you never hold back, you're always reaching for the sky. And it's true, you never play safe, but always feel so alive. When you feel this way, so caught you, I'll be there. 'Cause we all fall down, but you fight your way up, get back on your feet. 'Cause we all
Michael Rodriguez here. Beautiful layback snap to start and a big finish.
bruises will fade away.
Crosby versus Rio, absolute battle royale.
But you're knocked down on the floor. And there's no one to save you from pain.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.